When people speak about Rus, they often imagine a straight line leading from medieval Kiev to modern Russia. It is a convenient story. It is also a misleading one. The people who built Saint Sophia in Kiev, who wrote the Chronicles of Rus, who ruled from Kiev, Chernihiv, and Pereyaslav, did not call themselves Kievan Russians. They did not live in Kievan Rus. They lived in Rus, just Rus. That was the name of their land, their state, and their world. Centuries later, after the Mongol invasion shattered the political unity of Rus, new centers emerged. One of them was Moscow. But Moscow was not the heart of the old Rus. It was not Kiev. It was not Chernihiv. It was not Pereyaslav. It was a distant northeastern principality that developed along its own historical path. For hundreds of years, Europe knew this state as Muscovy. European diplomats wrote about Muscovy. European cartographers drew Muscovy on their maps. Travelers visited Muscovy. They did not confuse it with Rus. History is not shaped only by armies and borders. It is also shaped by names. When the rulers of Muscovy eventually adopted the name Russia, they were claiming more than a title. They were claiming a legacy. The name that had belonged to Rus for centuries was transferred to a different state, with a different political center and a different historical experience. And suddenly, the original Rus needed a qualifier, not because its people had ever used one, not because medieval chronicles demanded one, but because someone else had taken the name. That is why many Ukrainians view the term Kievan Rus with mixed feelings. It is useful for historians, yet it also reveals a historical irony. The original Rus became the version that required an adjective, while the latest state inherited the unqualified name. Imagine if ancient Rome had to be renamed Roman Rome, so that another empire could simply be called Rome. Absurd? Perhaps. Yet something similar happened to Rus. This is not about denying history to anyone. Medieval Rus left a legacy that influenced many peoples and states. Its cultural and spiritual heritage spread far beyond Kiev's walls. To inherit from Rus is one thing. To claim that Rus was always Moscow is another.